Wallflower Blush is an Equestria Girls villain that more often than not gets overlooked. No pun intended. And I myself really loved her as a villain, and the story surrounding her. But not many people seem to share my opinion. Her first appearance literally already hints on her role in the whole situation. She always was there, but no one remembers her, despite her being on the same committee as the main characters. This hints at her using the memory stone for some time already, erasing every little embarrassment, causing most of the memories about her to be gone. This shows an incredible insecurity about herself. Normally these issues would go away for most people over time, but she had the option of using the memory stone, which blocked every way of development, but caused the plot for Equestria Girls' forgotten friendship to start. And I think her actions in it are completely understandable. Sunset and her are very similar, lonely. But somehow Sunset found friends while Wallflower stayed alone. Of course, that's all due to her use of the memory stone, but she doesn't want to admit it, which also shows part of her character. She has this stubbornness to her. I guess it's more like ignorance. This ignorance is also part of the reason why she used the stone in the first place. She was too thick-headed to admit her problem, and so just used the stone as means to not deal with the problem. It's very tempting if you just have an easy way to get rid of stuff like that. So I wouldn't blame her for going through with it. We can't put all the blame on the artifact though. She was unnoticed for years. The stone just amplified this phenomenon. The jealousy for Sunset was the other emotion that fueled her resolve to steal everyone's memories. The memories of the person who got so much while she got nothing. But I would bet that she didn't intend for it to destroy her entire life in the end. By rewatching that special I realized that she actually has way less appearances than I thought. But her second prominent appearance is also the most important one. Because of two things. Firstly, we see another side of her. She isn't just a one-layered girl with social anxiety, but also has a cute and beautiful side to her. And she uses her garden to express that. She just wants her contribution to the school to be noticed, as well as herself to be remembered. This all is just hard if you keep erasing all their memories of you, my dear. I think that she could reach all her goals if she just stopped hiding behind the stone and put some effort in. This may sound stupid coming from a person that usually is seen as an extrovert, but that's what I believe. Secondly, the song that Trixie regards is too long. She is invisible, but she doesn't seem to realize that it's her own fault. This song's completely about how she sees herself. Invisible, a droplet in the mist. Her only fault was her insecurity and her fight against it, paired with jealousy. It also shows her situation regarding friendship. All her life she was alone, represented in the blank pages of her yearbook, and in the fact that she apparently knows Trixie, while Trixie completely forgot her. All of this is rather tragic. All of the memories they might have of her have been forgotten, and she has no hope to change that. She thinks it will stay like that until the end of time. It also seems like she lost all hope in succeeding in anything. She is not likely to succeed. Considering that she is saying all that about herself, it reveals that she may not be as ignorant as I thought. I thought she was stubborn enough to not realize her problems, but here she seems to know the details of her problem. But instead of gathering her resolve and making the effort to change it, she chooses the easy road of equestrian magic. And let's be real for a second. If we suddenly got our hands on some magic in our magicist world, like she did, we would all do the same, and use it at every opportunity that's available. All of us would be curious to use it. This just adds to the temptation. This temptation beat a healthy human conscience in Wallflower's case. Well, not really healthy. Her mindset wasn't good to begin with. She told herself that there's no way for her not to be invisible. So that's exactly what became the truth. The problem I have with her character is the same I have with many Equestria Girls villains. Her reformation is a little fast, but well executed. She had a grudge against Sunset because, as I said before, she got everything, despite her past, while Wallflower still was alone. But seeing that these friends were more than just a coincidence, and that she actually went through so much to redeem herself and gain their trust, made her realize that the solution isn't avoiding conflict, but to work into the direction you want. You have to be the one in charge of your life. You have to be the one to change your life yourself. Magic isn't going to do it for you. Her character may not be too good at villainy, but she certainly feels like a real person with real problems that the audience can relate to. Which is why I believe that she did what she was supposed to. I love that she got the attention everyone deserves in the end, when getting her page in the yearbook, with the gardening club as well as some new members in Derpy and Rose. At least those two, we haven't seen if there are any more than those. Of course, also the main characters who all signed her yearbook. She made a few cameos after this, both happening at the Starswell Music Festival, indicating that she became a little more extroverted, joining her schoolmates in the fun on the festival. She even seems to be making friends there. I just wish we would have seen her more. But as you have seen here, the few appearances she had were more than enough to give her character, and that character, meaning. What do you think? Did you enjoy her as a character and as a villain? Can you relate to her social anxiety? Would you use the magic of the Memory Stone if you had the chance? Let me know. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Thanks to my patrons, especially to Farley and Windyberry. And until next time, fellow Bonies, Bony fellas, and bye!